Hello, I'm that topping dude. And hold on though, you're gonna see the bear. I think you're gonna see the bear. Look over here. You're gonna see the bear. All right. Well, while we're looking, this is that topping dude plays the American Film Institute's daily movie guessing game. Get the picture? Ah, it used to be get the picture. Now it's get the picture. Okay. Oh, you're gonna see the bear. Look, there's the bear. There's the bear. Did you see him? That was the bear. Did you see the bear? That's a special treat we get sometimes here at That Topping Dude Plays the American Film Institute's daily movie guessing game. Get the picture. Did we already say that? What's the date? Oh, it's March 19th, 2026. It's game 1446, 1446, 1446. Um, you don't know how, if you're new, first of all, you don't know how rare it is to see the bear. And you might think, no, it's a treat here at That Topic Dude Plays the American Film Institute's daily movie guessing game. Get the picture to see the bear. And But what happens though, every day you can count on this part that I will be here every day playing this game every single morning. Not too early. I don't like get up at midnight, like, oh, I gotta be the very first play. They gotta be. No, I get up early enough. And I play it every day. And I'm saying what I'm trying to say, if you would listen to me, man, listen. Maybe you want to go over to AFI.com, play the game yourself, and come over back here. Either way, leave comments, likes, subscribe, all that stuff. Just would you please do it? Okay, now every morning, we check in with our friends. They're your friends. While you're here, they're your friends too. You can say whatever you want to when you're not watching the game, but they're friends here. The anonymous player and Jaden. And let's see what they said about today's game. Okay, we always check with the anonymous player first, because he says the least. Here it is. I got the picture. Wow, what a fascinating story about him getting the picture. Okay, Jaden will offer us a little bit more than that. Okay, sit back, sit back. This is relatively long for whether I got the picture or not text. I got today's picture. I'm now on a 4-day streak, which is a lot for me. For today's picture, I'm not 100% sure I watched it, but it was also the only film I knew on the options. What's a clue? It's the only film Jaden knew. There are some films we can figure out whether we'll probably be able to figure out just from the titles whether Jaden knew it or not. And that'll be a big clue. All right, let's go in, share the whole 100% entire screen. No, not that part. Yes, why wasn't it? This is supposed to be there. Yesterday, the answer was The Godfather. We ran out of time, didn't have much to say about it, and I don't, what can I say about the film that hasn't already been said? But I do remember the first time I saw The Godfather uh, was years after it had um, been played, but they were having a double feature of The Godfather and The Godfather Part Two at this theater. I went to it. I think there were only like one or two other people in the entire theater. And at the end of The Godfather, I had to use the bathroom so badly. But I stay till the end of the credits. I don't watch a movie if I don't see it from the very beginning, and I stay till the very end. And that means the very end of the credits. And that's how I've always been. So I had to use the bathroom so bad when the credits were rolling. I couldn't wait to run out. And then immediately The Godfather Part 2 started. I had to sit through the whole Godfather Part 2, needing to use the bathroom. Oh my God, so bad. Okay, there's my little Godfather story. Okay, and here's today's game. 59% got the picture. It looks like Robert De Niro in Taxi Driver. Um, let's see if those are the options, and that's probably the only film on the list that Jaden has heard of. Okay, the king of comedy. All right, that tells me that I'm right because that means that that's Robert De Niro. Um, the king of comedy is a Well, Taxi Driver is a Martin Scorsese film starring Robert De Niro. There are a lot of films you can say about that, that it's a Martin Scorsese film starring Robert De Niro, and The King of Comedy is one of them. If you know or are a fan of Sandra Bernhard, this is the film that made her a star. Um, I don't know if she came right out of the gate. Well, she was noticed in this movie. It made her career, the King of Comedy. Um, Mean Streets, another Martin Scorsese film starring Robert De Niro. Oh, come on, Jaden. Are you telling me you've never heard of Mean Streets? It's been on here. It's been one of the answers before. You've heard of it? Midnight Run. Oh, oh shit. Don't tell me it's Midnight Run. It could be Midnight Run, but the first thing I thought was Taxi Driver. Oh, sheesh. Well, the anonymous player got it. Hmm. Phone Booth. Phone Booth. That's a movie with I think Kim Basinger is in it and Colin Farrell maybe. And it's something about he has to the whole I think the entire film the guy is in a phone booth or something like that. Okay, and what's the last one? Taxi Driver. That was my very first instinct. So that's what I'll go for. Now, if you're new, I get two chances. I go right now. Oh, you can't see. I'm on oh, yeah, there it goes. See, right now I'm on the Brave browser. And this is where I get a second chance. And now we're going to go over to the DuckDuckGo browser. And this is where I don't get a second chance. This is where I am only on a 1 day streak over here, as you see. And I think it's Taxi Driver, but just in case it's Midnight Run, I'm covering the screen. But I don't. It's Taxi Driver. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I got the picture. I got the picture. We're running out of time. Okay, 61.2% correctly identified or guessed Dravir. Takes Dravir. 15.5% guessed Maid Nijrtelroen. 14.7% guessed Mian Stretz. 7.7% guessed The Kind of Comida. And 1% guessed Pahanbath. So were these all? No, they were one, two, three were Martin Scorsese movies. Midnight Run is Robert De Niro, but not Martin Scorsese. And Phone Booth is neither Robert De Niro nor Martin Scorsese. My score should be 80% over here. It always will be, never will be anything else. Now we're going over to Brave. This is where I get one free guess. Like if I got the first one wrong, I say, well, but we know that the answer is Taxi Driver. Submit my guess. Okay, we already went through this part. My stats have been 93. Let's see if it edged up to 94. Nope. See what they said about motherfucking taxi driver. Appearing in five of the American films that is listed the greatest American films of all time, including both the original and 10th anniversary editions, as well as among the greatest screen villains, movie quotes, and thrills. Taxi Driver features a iconic went from two AFI enemies, director Martin Scorsese and star Robert De Niro, in addition to a textile screenplay from AFI Paul Schrader. In fact, since 1969. The film was also produced by Junior Phillips, who was in the inaugural cast of the AFI directing Winter for Women. It features an early role from AFI Jodie Foster. All right, Taxi Driver. Well, now, hold on. Now, I know, is the person I know the AFI directing workshop, or was it a different women's director? All right, anyway, Taxi Driver. Woo wah woo wah wee wah woo wah whoa wee wah whoa 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 whoa. Quite a movie, and gosh, so much to say about Taxi Driver. I can't even anything I start saying about it, I'm not going to have time to finish, so I don't know what to say at all. Well, it's definitely a compelling film. It's riveting. Is it unique? I think it's still unique. It's well, you should see it. I mean, you have to be okay with lots of blood and violence. I'd say even by today's well, I don't know. Probably if you're watching this, you've probably seen it anyway, right? Did you see it, Jade? What about John Atkins? Did John Atkins? You must have seen Taxi Driver because that's the kind of film he would see because they're shooting and violence and stuff like that. I bet John Atkins has seen it. We'll find out tomorrow. Talk to you tomorrow.